So today I've decided to return to Bless Online, and you guys might be wondering why. So I'm at a point right now with my YouTube channel where I don't really know what to put out next, what to upload next. I've been focusing a lot on live streaming. I've been having a lot of fun with live streaming, but my priority is still YouTube because I see YouTube as a more stable platform, and building a community on YouTube carries over to live streaming. And I used to be at a point where I had so many ideas for YouTube that it was stressing me out because I couldn't upload every single video that I wanted to in one day. The good thing was that it kept me busy. I had a video idea for every day. And now I'm at a point where sometimes I wake up and I'm like, well, what the hell do I upload? There's a lot of good games out there, so it's easy to find something to talk about. But it's the fact that when I wake up, I don't know what to talk about. I don't have anything prepared. There's Revelation Online, and as you guys can see, I've uploaded a ton of guides and videos for that game. Now, I'm not saying that I'm quitting it, but the game is no longer in beta. It's going to go back in beta in maybe a month or so. I just don't want to burn myself out, and I feel that I've put out enough guides for Revelation that I can kind of just sit back and chill. And I don't want people to start thinking that my YouTube channel is Revelation only, because that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to cover a variety of games. I'm always trying to find the next big thing, not for views, but like the next big thing for me. And when I find a game that I really enjoy, it's very easy to make content on that game. And that means I can be consistent with my uploads. So Bless Online is a game that I have high hopes for. I think the game is beautiful. I really enjoyed the game, but my two biggest complaints were the combat. And that's pretty much everyone's complaint who's played Bless. The optimization is good, but when you're playing the game and you're out in the open world, the textures and stuff that load in are kind of a pain in the ass. But that's not really a main complaint, as I just said a second ago, but it is a complaint that I have. Now, in a recent video that I put out, a rep from Area Games has spoken out about this and said that they're working to fix it, which is crazy because if you look back in my old Bless videos, if they're still up, I remember saying that I don't think they're going to change the combat system. I was like sure they won't change it just because some North Americans and Europeans complained about it. They're not going to rework and overhaul the whole combat system. No way. But they did, and I'm shocked to see that they're actually doing this. And this is going to be exclusive to our version. Now maybe they'll fix the combat in our version and we'll give them feedback, and if we really like it, then maybe they'll patch the other versions of the game, Russian and Korean, and then they'll get the new combat system. But it's cool that for us, because we were crybabies, they're fixing it. That's pretty awesome. So my biggest complaints with the game are getting fixed, which means I really have nothing to complain about with this game. So let's talk about what actually interests me with Bless Online. I love the world of Bless. For the last few weeks in the games I've been playing, I've actually started missing that Western theme that ArcheAge had. I miss the open world, and I miss faction versus faction. Faction versus faction are my favorite type of MMORPGs because if you're red, you're dead. And this means the games are less about guild politics, and it's more just a law or code in the game that if you're red, you're dead. So people don't get as butthurt when you kill them. This is from my experience in ArcheAge, that when you quest and you come across a red player, either you guys just don't bother each other and you leave each other alone because you can't speak the same language, so you can't understand each other, or you're just like, get out of my way, this is my quest, and you kill each other. But this was exciting, and especially when you were with a group of friends, the questing was fun because there was always that PvP in between quests. And it wasn't really about, oh, my guild's better than yours or we're better than you. It was just like, no dude, you're red and I gotta kill you. And that's what I enjoyed. I love PvP if you guys don't know that. Lately I've been doing a lot more PvE than PvP, but coming from ArcheAge as my biggest game, as my favorite game, the number one thing about that game to me was the open world PvP. And Bless is going to have that. And it's faction versus faction. Also in a game with open world PvP that has faction versus faction, the PvP tends to be more rewarding. In ArcheAge you got honor points for killing people in the open world. In Black Desert and Revelation, you get penalized when you kill somebody in the open world. Unless you're in a guild war, which comes down to guild politics, or it's just a guild pretty much abusing the system so that they can PK every player on the server. And that shit can get pretty annoying. So instead, in a game like this, you can always expect there to be open world PvP, and you can expect to get rewarded for it, which is awesome for PvP lovers. There's also faction versus faction events like sieges and world bosses that get contested. And then for those that love PvE, this game does have PvE as well. And from my experience, the dungeons have cool mechanics and they're very well designed. one statement that I made from the moment that I discovered this game was that this is the next big thing for ArcheAge players. And my channel started because of ArcheAge. So it's a game that I hold very dear to my heart, and I've yet to find a game that's given me that excitement that I felt with ArcheAge. I still think that this is the next big game for those players that miss that ArcheAge feeling. Now we're going to get 3.0 very soon, which is going to be a load of fun, especially if a lot of players return to the Fresh Start server for 3.0. But as Cryy said, after the Fresh Start server has been established, the cash shop is going to return in all its glory, which means RNG boxes, Apex. So yes, it's going to be fun, but what's to stop it from becoming extremely pay to win again? I'm not saying I'm not going to play it, I'm definitely going to play it, but it's going to turn to just another server in a few months. So we'll only be able to enjoy those glory days for a short time. I believe Bless is going to come out early next year, maybe in the spring we'll see a beta. And if I start playing the game again, I can discover a lot of features, start making guides, show you guys some of the cool features that the game has to offer. And as I said lately, I've just been missing a game with that Western feeling. And I think Bless can help me with that. So this doesn't mean that you guys will never see another Revelation video from me or Period Chronicles or anything like that. I'm still going to upload what I like, what I enjoy, games that I've been playing, first impressions of games we've never heard of, but maybe Bless will be the next big thing for my channel for me to cover and upload consistently. That way I won't have to wake up and wonder, well, what the hell am I going to put out today? I've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy 14 lately as well. This is my third time subbing to the game. The first 2 times I couldn't even make it past level 15. And that's because the leveling is just so tedious. I'm trying to force myself this time to get past the leveling and discover the end game, because I hear that if you can do that, you'll really learn to love the game once you unlock the end game raids, and that's what I'm going for. So since I've been playing with friends and I've done a few dungeons, I'm actually liking this game a lot more than I did when I first started. So I'm going to continue this month and hopefully I can hit max level, and once I get there, I'd like to give you guys a full-on review and share my thoughts on the game. The reason I haven't ever done a first impressions on Final Fantasy, even though I've put like 20 hours into it, is because I feel that I just don't know enough about the game to really do a first impressions or review on it. My first impressions would make the game look really bad. But from everything that I see, videos that I watch, friends that I talk to, the end game gets really fun. And I don't want to give people the wrong impressions. So this is one of those videos that I'm going to have to spend a lot more time in before I actually judge it, before I give you guys my impressions. And I think it will be good, but at least once I get to max level, I can actually give you guys an honest review and what to expect from level 1 to max. So I hope you guys enjoy the future content, and I'd like to know what you think about all this, so please share your thoughts in the comment section. Someone let me know in one of my previous videos that if I keep uploading those going live on Twitch videos, that it's actually going to hurt my channel, because a lot of you guys don't click on those videos, and that's understandable because you've seen it a million times, you know what it is. But when you don't do that, it actually hurts my channel because my videos will stop showing up in your feed if YouTube is like, oh, well, these subscribers don't watch his videos as often. So if you would like to know when I go live on Twitch, just follow my channel and turn on your notifications. All the information you need is in the description. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. See you soon, friends.